Assistant Vice President for Digital Services and Chief Information Officer, Office of Technology and Digital Services, American University of Nigeria. Yeah. I already have a many, I joke, a bank is in it.
Thank you so much, my people. God bless you. And of course, today is Saturday, March 14, 2020. My name is Tataw, and I'm very glad to have you on this special live show. It is some 2 minutes after 7 p.m. on Ground 0, 7 p.m., 2 minutes after 7 p.m. on Ground 1, and it's 2 minutes after 2 p.m. here in Washington, D.C. And we also want to say a big hello to all those of you who are watching from China. And of course, we'll not forget those watching from Italy, South Korea, from South Cyprus, from South Africa. Those of you, of course, who are watching from all parts of the world. And we thank you for your very powerful commitment. Very powerful commitment. In every revolution, the rule of the truth must prevail. There must be somebody who must be anti-lies telling. And God will always prepare that person to propel and prevail no matter the circumstances of surrogates and crooked voices whose audios only end on WhatsApp groups. It is very imperative for me to continuously sound the bell that so long as I remain Tataw, it is for the best interest of those squirrels and crickets and earthworms who are making noises on WhatsApp groups to better pick up their pieces and start licking their wounds, because I'm going to hit so hard on the thieves that they support, so much so that they would have understood that a revolution is not a walk in the park. They must understand that we, as genuine patriots, we will not allow ourselves to be manipulated by 21st century thieves who live within the United States of America and beyond. As a matter of fact, it is consistent with my theory of the ideological principle of the truth that is rooted in the fight of our independence as Southern Cameroonians. The very reason why we picked up on La République du Cameroon was because we wanted to ensure that we kick out the lies telling, the exploitation, the thievery, the corruption, the embezzlement, the kind of lack of merit in appointments, and of course everything that has to do with the system that is failing. And that is exactly what I'm doing, strengthening the system and making sure that all hypocrites and political revolutionary leaders who have denied to see the revolution in the face of the suffering masses and think that it's a point and course where they can score political points and continuously hold captive on our people so that they will steal their monies with impunity. I, Tataw, I have said no to this. It will never happen so long as I live it. You can continuously corrupt the hearts and the images of those who do not understand. But so long as we remain Ambazonians, we remain consistent to the fact. Now, let me get to the point. You must have seen the topics, and I will keep it very chronological. Let me say this to all of you. I want to start first by making sure you understand where I'm coming from. I will give you a slide, and I'll break it down so that you understand the way the things are going. Number one, our people will never be deceived again. We have done everything to systematically uphold the truth. Fellow Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians, wherever you're joining from, click on, don't just enjoy the show, click on love, like, and tell us where you're watching from. Listen to the end of the show, you enjoy it. Now, I will make sure that I read some things so that you hear for yourselves, and I'll show you some quotes. Thank you so much. Keep on sharing as you join. We're already at close to 1,000. Keep sharing. Thank you so much. Now, let me get to this. It is a shame that our people are suffering and a group of hooligans, hoodlums, are here in the United States and they fool you people with fake images. Why do I call the images fake? Ambazonians will not be manipulated because God sent you and your servant to the United States for a purpose. Yes, God did just that. I'll explain to you. First thing first, I will start with the news from Florida. I will start with the news from Florida. Keep sharing as you join, please. Share extensively as you join. Thank you so much. Keep sharing. As you join, you share. So, I have been doing my research. Share, please. Let's keep sharing. Okay, I'm pulling this out. Perfect. Keep sharing. I'll bring you the first picture. Let me keep this down, please. Excuse me. Okay. All of you must have seen those pictures that came out, and some people wrote and shared what they call diplomatic victory. Before I pull up those pictures, in a revolution, there are various types of victories. And these victories are achieved or obtained in specific places under specific circumstances. Listen to me, Amazonians. You have, I'll just name them randomly. You can have one. You can have a military victory, which will be done in this case on the ground by self-defense forces, like what the forces in Manu did in Baje, where they wiped out 10 soldiers. That is a military victory for the revolution. Like what the ADF did in Galim. In Galim, that is a military victory. Like what our boys did in Bamenda on Women's Day, and so on and so forth. Those are military victories. Listen to me. As you join, you share, please. We need everybody on board. You can have a press victory or communication victory. What is a communication victory? Like what our president, His Excellency SAKO IKOME is doing. Giving interviews on international and local national newspapers and radio stations. Talking about our plight. And the Guardian Post, Le Messager, BBC, everybody is carrying National Telegraph. Those are press or communication victories. Like what Dr. Cho Ayaba is doing, where he will talk to big media organs. The same thing that W. Yerima is doing. Those are victories when you talk to media organs. For example, like what Chris Anu did some time ago on Voice of America. That is a press victory. Now, you move from there, we have diplomatic victories. Diplomatic victories are victories where you have a level of backing or declaration in your favor from state actors, from parliamentarians to other politicians, and so on and so forth. You have legal victories. Legal victories would be if you win a case, like the victory that was brought to the Naira 10 by Barrister Abdul Oror in Nigeria and Barrister Fena Falami, where they won the Nigerian government in the case of the extradition of our leaders. Those are all what we call legal victories, or the case in Banjul, those are legal victories. You can also have technical financial victories, where you have big donors who would give money to the revolution, or where you have the people who entrusted confidence in you, giving you money as huge donations, like what we did in the case of my Cryptoboya, that was systematically and very, very heinously consumed and squandered by Samuel Ikomisako, thereby collapsing the financial victory of the revolution. So those are the various types of victories I've named. Going forward, these victories are found in specific places. Therefore, it is not only lovable, but it becomes a caricature when people go to a national press house or national press club and they do something that is totally unrelated and it's not binding to the press aspect, or does not command any firm something to propel the revolution to another level, and their surrogates are sharing it all over, calling it diplomatic victory. That is not only showing how stupid some of us have become, it is also making us to be laughed at by the international community. That would only mean a scamming victory. Let me show you something very quickly. I will start with the National Press House because I want to make sure Amazonians understand where they stand. What is the National Press House? I'll bring it up. All those things are found. You have the National Press Club. That is it, the National Press Club. So, 1 minute. All right, so let us get this very clearly. Okay, so I am here. You have the National Press Club. This is it. National Press Club. Here in Washington, D.C. That's it. Go and Google it. Everything is there. It's a full service event hosting in a historical venue 2 blocks from the White House or something, Metro access. Now, let me just come there very steadily so that you get it very clearly. National Press Club. Perfect. Okay. Okay, this is it. I'll pull out the picture. You can see. That is the same room that you saw SAKO and Chris Anu. They went there. I want to analyze that. Ambazonians should understand. You should not be deceived because these are the things they do. And they deceive our people on ground zero. So that they also deceive some other vulnerable people who are working in America and Europe and Asia to continuously give them money. My rule is to ensure that you know the truth. I'm not against anybody. Nobody should fool you. America is not a zoo. America has zoos where animals are kept, but it is not a zoo. So you either be smart or you get scammed. But I will not allow you to be scammed by SAKO and his clique. This is it. The National Press Club is a professional organization and social community for journalists and communications ex-professionals. It is located in Washington, D.C. and hosts public and private gatherings with invited speakers from public life. Listen, we want journalists. Journalists. Therefore, when you go to the National Press Club, you expect to have journalists there. And the only victory you can score at the National Press Club is a communication or press victory, never a diplomatic victory. It is only after you must have scored a communication or press victory that can bring a diplomatic victory. And let me explain to you how. Because when you are talking at the National Press Club, you expect to get journalists to come there, cover the event, report it to the outside world. Then a politician can take interest and call you or support your cause. But was that the case you saw in the hall when SAKO and Chris Anu were there? The answer is a capital no. There was no press organ. No press organ. No BBC, no CNN, no National Telegraph, nothing. The only press man that was there, so-called press man, wannabe journalist, was Chris Anu, who is a complete amateur, who knows nothing about journalism and has written not up to 2 solid articles since the beginning of this revolution. That is how bad it is. But the full report that has scored a diplomatic victory. I will go further and further and further. Number 2, I've defined you the National Press Club. Go online, Google, and see for yourself. This is a hall, isn't it? That's the hall. That's it. You just go and design it. People go there. On Monday, you can come with me and go and take a picture with you. It's simple. Okay, now, when you go to the National Press Club, you expect a diplomatic victory. But what happened? Okay, these are the 2 white men that SAKO and Chris Anu brought to you to come and scam you. This is one of the white men. You see? That's one. Look at their faces very well. This is number 2. Okay, have you seen them? Perfect. Keep sharing. Now, give me a minute. I'm coming back. Don't worry. This is your time to know the truth. They say you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. That is why I am here. Please keep sharing. Thank you so much. We are going up. Because if you don't know this, all of you on ground zero, never be scammed. I've told you that these guys in America, they are clowns. You think that I'm joking. All right, so I will now go to, let me show you very quickly. Perfect. Before I'll come, so I'm now, this is the breaking news from Florida according to SAKO. Now, click here. Very quickly. So I'm sure that you have seen those 2 whites. Now, Chris Anu wrote, if you read what he wrote that Finn and Delva, that breaking news, diplomatic victory that they are taking Cameroon government to the ICC or the ICJ. Listen to me very attentively. I'll show you something. Okay. Is this not one of the persons you saw in the picture? Look at this. Is it not him? That's the one person, right? Finn and Delva. Have you seen? That's it. What does it say? What does it say? Look here. What is it saying? Invite Bruce Finn to speak. Means that you can stay in your place. These are people who are hungry to come and talk. So what SAKO and Chris Anu did is that they just went online. It's normal in America. Public speakers. They just Google who can speak in an event. These post names, their names came up. They just invited them. Just only click. I've investigated. I have their website. You click here. Invite Bruce Finn to speak. So it means that he's begging that they should invite him to come and speak. So this is how SAKO and Chris Anu, they went online. They researched. It's normal in America. I know all these things. They click there. This is it. Bruce Finn, they brought them to come and speak. I'll explain who these people are. That's it. These are them. This is one of this one. Look at this one. Look at the face. That's it. They look at it very well. Go and read what Chris Anu wrote. That they have had diplomatic victory. Finn and Delva. This is it. So that is how they deceive people on Ground Zero. Because they know that most of you do not know how to research. They are aware. They know say plenty mommy them. Papa, they don't know. They don't go for internet. They go find everything. So now why that me a day for make sure say any lie they talk are flattening them. Now in this mommy and papa them, they say they don't score diplomatic victory, but they go take a free talk as America way. Everybody Washington DC, they never invite them, they can't talk. No man no for America for Washington DC here. I will explain, I will go for that. So now they think where they deceive for that. When I want to talk, they'll climb my say every title exists because they know it's not only me. Africa debunk these lies. The other one, everything I saw before they don't even know. Look at, it's a shame to use SAKO and Anu, the one that they deceive and bazooka them. Only because I want money. And when I get support at them, by the way they go school. Few of them they see support now. Today they have change their brain. Now in this. So they go invite person where website you should say baby back. Say me calling me cat talk. So when research I go see free talkers. They tell like 2 billion white man of America they want to talk for event them because they advertise themselves. Okay, now in this and these guys are lawyers. I will explain on one thing for sure. Now the further way they destroy una for food and for Ground Zero. Okay, I've already shown that one. I will read further. If you go to the website, I'll put that on my page. Look at very well, please. Me no man of Exo. 1 minute. I want to show now. When I know say Eric Tataw, not be that kind of man they take a plot down. Now the other man this. Okay, now if you look at this again, look at this. Now the other man is now Finn this. Then yeah, to the right time. W. Bruce Delva, 90s. W. Bruce Delva is a founder and principal shareholder of Finn and Delva PLLC. Me, I'm the National Telegraph LLC. I've been registered for here for State of Maryland under taxation and assessment. Now in this, it's a commercial and civil litigation firm with a national client base. National means most of the time in America. And listen to the further talk say, Mr. Delva is admitted solely to practice law in Florida, but not admitted in the District of Columbia. Practice is limited to federal court litigation and pro-Harvard Vice State and all of those things. So now the thing that not only lawyer the way SAKO they go take them online, they search them online, they bring them now. Every me around 20 lawyers they can talk. For America, you can say pro bono lawyers. You go any court they do it for free. Every point they can sing aside, you get free lawyers. So now they can put the way SAKO they go take and come fool mommy and papa them. Now they don't show now. I got a website, I'll put the amount, I go find and see now lawyers them. Okay, now they not end for say the fool now. They can't do correct one word. I will not say these guys are criminals. Now fake pastors. They might explain one further. Chris Anu can write say, oh they don't get diplomatic issues. More time they take Cameroon government go for ICJ. ICJ means International Court of Justice. Now the name of that ICJ that. So now so where SAKO they write Chris and then they share and then they are sorry guys they share and they glad. I might explain on which side when I will know one thing about the fact that these guys don't know. Me say these guys they even fool them and they don't get the capacity for research. Then they are sorry guys and they clap. Now listen very attentively. Okay. Now before I make audio, I talk somewhere to say while President Sisi Kwayo Cabbage we don't make application for the ICJ and then for International Criminal Court of Justice, right? If don't make application, he do it, he make application, he not sue them because listen, and I'll pull out from the preamble of the International Court of Justice. The International Court of Justice is show clearly no individual, no sue government or state for International Court of Justice. Go read that. No lawyer, no take them go there. No NGO, no group of persons. It is only state. Interstate. What mean say? Now only America fi sue Cameroon. Now only Cameroon fi sue Burundi. Now only that is how it functions. So I don't want to mean that you fool our people. Everybody get to get faxed because I didn't away. Cameroon government take and wrong go show as on see and they lie say they want to go court way. They charter for the International Criminal Court of Justice. It's not the show so. Now either states they take another state go International Criminal Court of Justice, or United Nations Security Council they get a veto for sure say take this person go International Court of Justice. Now they go try the person, or state fit take up a case for a citizen. For example, I get problem with America or some Uganda get problem with America. Uganda government can take that case say now a citizen they sue America for court. That case it will be interstate. Go up, man, read them for now very carefully. And you can go and research, please. So we know one when SAKO and Anu the cafe say ambassador don't be a puff. When I toast them because I want money, I therefore for debunk all those lies. You guys are so bad, you are pathetic criminals. When I know very well say, people not go research, but I always forget say every time today. That is my job. I will debunk people because when I own thief free, don't go to maximum capacity. It's a shame. So now can make all this noise every day, everywhere. Ma go on and read that for Namuna here. Okay. The question is there. Who may submit cases to the ICG? Go and read. Not me I talk. It's there for ICG website. That's International Court of Justice. Only states are eligible to appear before the court in contentious cases. Listen, the court has no jurisdiction to deal with applications from individuals, non-governmental organizations, corporations, or any private entity. It cannot provide them with legal advice to help them in their dealings with national authorities. Yes, SAKO soldiers will not go. Unakawa Shamba forget the fact. You guys are thieves, and I'm going to make sure that I debunk all your lies. So, my at the end, if I want to hear the way these guys they don't make a lie, how did you fool now? Go further. However, a state may take up the case of one of his nationals and invoke against another state the wrongs which his national claims to have suffered at the hands of the latter. The dispute then becomes one between states. That's it. If you read further, it talks about it. Which way SAKO they be doing for 2017 because SAKO Ayokabe was president. He be already read very well. He knows say na so it go. Now listen, come for how to fight communication to the ICC. Now that prosecutor, how to fight a communication. It talks about it. Pursuant to Article 15 of the Rome Statute, any individual, group, or organization can send information on alleged or potential ICC crimes to the office of the prosecutor of the ICC. That is it. So they say you please send information. Not say if you go sue. Now what I see, SAKO Ayokabe Jesus, Professor Anyangwe, because these guys are led, Milan Atam, the other gang, and I mean they were there. You know them. They have written this in 2017. What did they do? They write an application to explain, provide information. That's what they say. Who can file? How to file communication? How to file communication to the court and say how to file communication. They not still for specified communication and lawsuit. But SAKO they can't claim that they want to sue Cameroon government, and then that's what they clap. Because listen, these are things that destroy this revolution. And I feel say this guy will be pro-la republic. I will confirm them. Because they do not only thing way they give Cameroon government weapons for take and destroy for diplomacy. They will go take that Chris Anu right now. Chris Anu is shame. But listen, on a serious note, right? I not blame Chris Anu. You know why? Because Chris is not schooled. He is so empty. He didn't read. Listen, if a man who calls himself a pastor don't know who killed Goliath, he doesn't know the procedure of do waiting for International Criminal Court or for International Court of Justice. These are the things we are saying. So it is so bad in a manner where Ambazonians them some listen. I beg, any man take a pen, pick your pen. Any person pick pen. If you receive follow Chris Anu and SAKO, take your pen for white people write and say, I am a sheep. Please, sheep with double E. Write them now. So if you see follow me, write them for them. Say, I am a sheep. I am a sheep. Please, any man you see follow Chris and SAKO, write them for them after this show. Write and say, I am a sheep. Any mommy, if you see follow Chris Anu and SAKO with a fool now for this kind of level, write and say, I am an Ngombe. Write them down. Now you name that. Because listen, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. Write it that you are a sheep. Honestly. If you follow these people, you are a sheep. Listen, if you call me any name, when I don't attend phone, I make noise. I feel block on 1 minute. 1 minute, but I want I must educate una sute una come up from that slavery, from that dullness. Because when I suffer now, coronavirus better pass una, to be honest. Because I don't be una mind, they don't get na corona plus Ebola plus any. In fact, you guys are confused. It's not normal. So please, if you still follow Sako and Anu, don't see what they do and Pona. They lie when I say they want to come on before International Court of Justice, where the International Court of Justice talks say individual or NGO, not sue government, state. So this is it. So if you see for the after explanation, just take your pen and paper, please. Stop this show temporarily. Take your pen and paper, write and they say, I am a sheep. Because God gets sense by sheep. You know, say, we are not sheep them because as they go, that's what I follow. By the way, my followers, I don't bring this glass. We celebrate one thing before I continue. I got to celebrate. And the year support they make audio, they make noise say, Eric Tataw, the glad they delete ABC. Not be say someone the glad they delete some on Facebook. Now say, una own, una deserve my glad. I be told last night say I drink champagne when I fix the joke. Now I drink them for life. So the first time I drink champagne. Because when I find it difficult to what it's not, they say, how it's not say, Eric Tataw, they will delete you and I say, no, I delete itself. Now, no way, no, they know. Don't delete now, I don't glad, and I still glad. I need glad because it's I glad because say, it don't show, say, when I conspiracy, then God the punctual and one after another, every day. We not get space for Sako. I don't talk, say, any public gathering, from today, I don't make a 99 to 100 man squad. Amongst will get 10 to 15 picking away Sako is scam them for Cameroon, the day for US here. Any day where public gathering day, would you just reach your day without picking them? They move that receipt, they go, whoa, Sako, they think FBI, we can't separate them. You pay the money. Yes. Because no place, no day where Sako get piece of this stuff. Martin one thing. Me, I raise more than 60 to 80% of my trip to Boya. I think we should go place and raise money. Ask them if I never touch $1. Ask them if I never touch $1. I never touch it. So they find all way for sabotage and they succeed. But you take that money, you pay at least, do this. You go California, go talk say you don't buy a new house. You talk them. If I like us soon. So any place where they, you go provide with that money, you go provide that picking away scam for Cameroon, you go provide that picking a killer for Bui. Now war against indiscipline that. War against indiscipline. So when they say, oh, Sako don't give work. Yes, of course, it don't give me big work. Especially when Timan the police arrest. Police they work 24/7 for America because of thieves and crimes. Sako is a crime. Not only a criminal, he's crime in person, a crime. So I never rest until I destroy the crime wave. Wait there for revolution. So now work, or I go to work to take the revolution finish, fight the republic, fight revolutionary crimes. That is how it is. We have war crimes, we have revolutionary crimes. So not only Sako don't give me work. Tab Dr. Yabacho for 18 months now the club. Oh, the lion man. That's what Sako they call me. So now it is simple. It is war against indiscipline. I have work, a lot of work. I know I didn't start. I'll be sick for you and I'm glad. Now if I die, and if I die. And if I die, my person they go raise me, will come pass me every cattle. We go take the footstep. I get them plenty, they just don't come say, I don't tell them and say, listen. You see, they can't carry some other life bring and say they will pay Ayoktabe. Ayoktabe will pay citizenship lady. All man for Konengino, all barrister Shufa, they don't talk. For inside meeting, for they talk and say, if you play citizenship lady, $100 should pay every Sako with the share because Sako not be contribute. That's the truth. But they don't come bring conspiracy. They bring to they come and someone and wait you and the rest them. They can't bring conspiracy. Say, Ayok will take this, you want me to take this, and then some mommy they wait. Of course, all and a ship them or Sako and a ship them. I more believe. You know, ship there, so where you are now. Only ship the talk say I'm a sheep goat because sheep not be goat, but they use I'm a sheep goat. They don't even know their name. So that is how it is. We are going to destroy the cabal, and it's gone down. Now look at the thievery. When I look, they lie, don't I lie with people. When I go snap picture why they will not get no bearing for America. They then are all for Florida. When I go bring them carry full professional discover. No, it's a bad thing. It's a terrible thing. When I put upon them, I talk say they can't take Cameroon government go court. Then I tell them you just don't so just laugh. Say what are these people saying? What are these people saying? When I go bring 2 lawyers away in Sala better pass them because Sala go press conference for the Republic. In Sala better pass that 2 lawyers. Yes. In Sala better okay. When I know why in Sala don't sue me. He never go because no get jurisdiction for sue me. In Sala no sue me. They say so one that they look all the things. So I don't know whether ambassador they take say this in a job. Yes, you know why in Salasu Tapang I will play Florida or California or whatever because Tapang will stay for California. Now why did I get a power for Su Tapang? But no, sue me for Maryland. Me come na me this. Me come for Maryland. So now go bring lawyer them for Florida. Me they can't talk. They wanna snap picture. Chris Anu stand for Bagel. The village speaking the way they snap on that plum. Now so Chris Anu stand so for picking. For Bagwayman, they the opposition are sharing. Diplomatic victory way, una own person go stand for Baxo. Like people don't under plum. The village people don't under plum. Una the sharing and I glad. So me look me international community see me think say how they. I ask now the question. If you say how they. So it's so bad. More than not worry say Eve against Seko. Who Eve against Seko? Why they? I don't even flatting them. And I want to talk say like the breaking news from Konangina say on the 19th, if I'm not mistaken, coming week. Siseko and Naira 10, they go or Naira 9 because they move Tasang the part of the Naira again because it be as confused as Fujon. So now say I don't want to overtake on Tasang because I'm a prisoner, so I just leave it because I get plenty I want to talk about Tasang with a bed. I just calm down because I get a rule for protect prisoners. Where go come up prison, I know which I will do. Now they go back for court. Now breaking news is on the 19th, our president and the cabinet they go back for court. Now we'll put them very clearly. Now all we must understand one thing. That one a more diplomatic victory. They don't succeed for get appeal without Food Johnson. But it's like tap it on the Food Johnson they make every they do go shop. The only thing Food Johnson they do at that circle they do because it money interest. They don't can't don't raise money. My friend drink my small champagne for that ABC TV where they delete them. They don't want to delete tonight. They go delete tonight fine. So that more understand say Facebook they delete. Not be seen as money delete itself. No, not worry. They delete my phone. I'm glad. Every time I'm glad. When I'm glad they're go bring conspiracy. Oh, now you delete that because hide evidence. Hide evidence or who? They want to go see my video. Facebook, you did very well. Keep deleting them. Very good. Excuse me, please. It's very imperative that I take this champagne because these surrogates must understand that karma is a bitch. One good turn deserves another. One bad turn deserves another. So that is how it's going to be. So, going further, when I don't see them very clearly, as I don't explain for now, the bad faith for these people for revolution. Now, I will see read more things there. If you look at very carefully, I won't go for the conference for Kenya. Only yesterday as I be talk, one of the people they for act, that's SAKO IKOME, they call say Ambassador Coalition Team. I want to congratulate them. And I go pull her out very quickly. When I see them, please keep sharing as you join. Very good. Very good. Okay. One of the people that for act. You know, say act first when a fake group, no man don't recognize them. So they only struggle for gaining relevance. So SAKO they do. Now in this, no me a writer. The Republic of Ambazonia is there for act. Yet the writer. Now the right to after I don't hit hard, they don't. Mr. They go she don't they reason the team. Because I talk about how they will do the right against head of state. Because SAKO also say SAKO and Chris and also say Swiss stock don't fail. Then also they say oh now SAKO bring Swiss stock. Two Ellis me bring enough work. When I only try for pin credit on that scammer from Maryland, but or in all it not work because it is not genuine. Because the voices have not endorsed it. Now get them very clearly. Press release from Republic of Ambazonia. They put in a disclaimer. They disclaim to their own group writer because when I say SAKO and scammers, they go write something they say now from the act team Ambazonia according to them. But person they will not sign now. Others not sign. Listen, very easy. The Republic of Ambazonia, an endorsee of Team Ambazonia, that's act, hereby disassociates herself from the press release of 9th March 2020, a unilateral action by Mr. Bo Herbert of Morris and a few, that few now, SAKO, and yeah, you know even name SAKO because SAKO they don't know for right diplomatic letter, so he put an Bo Herbert here. But I said now SAKO is already be sharing all over. They be sharing all over, they be sharing all over. Now, get them very clearly. Might just delete some one SAKO is sorry if they call one enemy might just delete it. Might see how can make the noise again. You know, you end for what so if you not can use your feet up, might just delete the full. Your last comment on this page. Supporter of thieves deleted. Come again, can talk of the page masian. Nyam fuka. Go write, I'm a goat or I'm a sheep. Now, going further, the Republic of Ambazonia, an endorsee, means it is part of the signatories of the Team Ambazonia Act, hereby disassociates herself from the press release of March 2020, that's March 9, 2020, a unilateral action by Mr. Bo Herbert and a few calling and disclaiming in the name of ACT the planned conference to be held in Nairobi, Kenya under the auspices of former African head of state and now postponed conference in Washington, D.C., USA by the Coalition for Dialogue and Negotiation. Just see the disaster. Now, when they get sent, they go on the reason the team. Say, U.S. State Department back a conference, coalition and negotiation. SAKO, they can't condemn them. Say, no, no, Republic. People, they smart. They immediately run. They go debunk them. Say, no, they're not the other kind of thing. Because that's why Ambazonia they get for the doing. Not the follow people, the sheep. SAKO is so good. When I tell people don't graduate from sheep to mare. You know, say sheep they from mare. Sheep, mad, you know the difference between sheep and mare. Sheep now they just go so they go fall for hold, they need cry. Men now they go so when they say until now they find they say they hungry, they start making mare. All them now one category, not even reach goat. So people they distinguish themselves, so one congratulate them. Say it's big good till they come out for debunk this rubbish. Now they tell you the talk. Say no man for a right sense or right senses, nothing ever can write say former African head of state for 54 countries say they be La République du Cameroon. No, I mean because na diplomatic embarrassment, na disaster. Yes. Mercy, wait 1 minute. 1 minute, quickly so. See, Martina Antino. That's some disaster way it worry. Let me come. I try to bring out something. So when you look at this, my brothers and sisters, I want to thank the Republic of Ambazonia. And you look at Republic of Ambazonia in a group, but they not get no side they fight, so they don't ever recognize them. So they just did it, they just waste no time. But thank them, say they don't do it. This is a diplomatic milestone for can't debunk. I mean, if they say, but I don't know, the mix na rice and Gary Sumu Kamani understand because a man for a state office gets sense. But you know one thing I say, money the corrupt person. Because I know say SAKO they give Bob some small dollars, maybe shaking his skin, so he go over obviously right door. How if he can cost the African head of state? I still ask the question, say, any might be SAKO is surrogate, even if you don't have, if you really want the independence of this country for Ambazonia, tell me the truth. African head of state from 54 countries, former head of state, they get contact diplomatic mission where they don't appoint ambassadors to other countries, including Switzerland. Switzerland is surviving of us, and not to African countries. So how Switzerland alone will get power past Washington DC, get power past 54 African countries? Tell me, say if only 10 African countries, in fact, only 2 African countries can also declare in favor of Ambazonia, not be independent that. Or J.J. Rawlings use a connection if take power for Ghana. If tell what to do, we not go far away. That's it. But as dull as it for this way, because their point I say, they listen, you see, say they fail for Swiss. They come out, come now, go now for press club, go bring fake white for the car phone now. Why? Because they want to continue to give them money. When I ask SAKO, they say all donation. I see one people say, if you get your cat, SAKO don't buy a new house, it will be fine for America. If you get your cat, now you talk about him up. I quote now you talk about California. If you get your cat, you see it for that website, just go move and quietly. Better take $20, right? Send them for mobile money for some person, for IDP, for Douala, or somewhere make the person the chop. It go better. Help the person. I mean, it be so bad. Say for the 21st century, you get and you see that surrogatism. See, first of all, now they make audio. My turn I want about the audio they make SAKO for they make them. All them. Now the same for they make audio every day. Every day. The other you make audio for Germany. Now full-blown prostitute. We know it very well. Now so no one talk. You don't make that audio if you say we not calling him. But now get away all man. People they don't use them for Germany like toilet roll. Yes, we know it. The other one for France when they make audio if you see make them. Now big cocaine dealer, not calling him. If they do and now go bring that picture, we not see them so that we not go for they go carry corona. We not get be careful. The one for Germany now full blown, now shower full blown. For a village, it be rejected. Every day they go make audio. The way they make no say they be Manu. Manu, there are many people. Me I be the main Manu for voice. Why not they against Manu? Why Manu not against me? When I see action where I do and today for Kumba Road. Now boys the way they talk with me for night all through plan. I feel show them the video. That will be done for night. I feel pull them out, not for show now. Yes, I talk for a few other activities for night. Man, show them when I see the video, what top of the plan, we start to send the video. General, man, you upper band like that. Okay, very good. So, now in this. Now the action this, they start plan now in this. You don't see them. Now in that so now WhatsApp now call them that will miss them. Now in this. Now in that. I say the volume is in it, now in this. Now in that for night. Now the action that for night. Yes. Now hold your there, now me. Now say you need play. I have a plan for here. For night, you see that yesterday, then the action take place now in this. If you see I'm direct, it not be forwarded directly from my this thing. I put the Brazzaville motor for down. Yes, now then this. Now see now night action that. We know she don't go WhatsApp. Now in that for night. They need sleep. We need sleep. We know she don't make noise. No, she don't make noise every day. Look what happened for Badger. The highest county where they carry strategic attacks on Manu. We need talk. And all the fighters they don't want that Yoktabe. All them. Yes, we don't declare, we don't release Sisi Kwa Yoktabe. We go turn the Republic upside down. So now all the noise where Ikome they make a very the one for gas campaign. Additional action. Now in this, I think now I will put the picture. Now start the picture on social media as I don't post it on Twitter. You know they nowhere. Yes, I've stopped the Brazzaville. Now then this, now night this, look up, the date is there. WhatsApp doesn't lie. Man show Namuna Siam. Yes. So when they make noise, we don't hear no. I wish me the audio play. Muna here. Now night this, now the action this way. Now tell we go put the blockage. Night this. For night. I need sleep. I need to coordinate for night. For stop Brazzaville motomi not pass Kumbaman go 90s. Now the picture in that bring them down all the way for back destroy them now in that because now war against economic sabotage. We don't want nothing for our territory. We don't want nothing. So 90s. So when we see police don't make noise, we just look at the laugh. So 90s. So when the tell when I say we gonna be very careful. Oh no, I join now, go back and watch this show from the beginning. When you join, you share. SAKO not be deceive me. If he deceive, he ship them, not be me. Me, I don't be with these people, I know it at the talk. Until the way go end, and I want to take officially congratulate our president, His Excellency Sijeko Ayoktabe Jesus, as he dismiss SAKO, create or probably rebuild the government from jail, appoint Yerima Daphne for lead out here. Look at the diplomatic source where Yerima goes come for inside Swiss Parliament. If not be so, I be ship them. How come when I tell you like SAKO they lead thing for Swiss Parliament, when are the strongest arm for any European and American country because the Parliament elite, they call na Yerima, they don't call SAKO. Why? Ask yourself that question. Why would you do action for Badger, nothing happen for FAKO? Why me as the initiative stop Brazzaville, one man use boys and stop Brazzaville of Kumbaman Road, SAKO not do for FAKO? How they do bury Kema? If not be so as stupid, when I be God then sheep, God better person. Yes. How manage? Because the work with that boy a politician them look all team of FAKO they find. Man, you have seen man down there about the hit and attack away the hot government. Tell me which Brazzaville pass again. The boys are ready. We are ready. Not be noise we make at the show now. Look at you say don't see the picture now. Me where I get them. Show any cell we say and I go put an for WhatsApp. Why I don't write the news now? We not start sharing. So oh action from where? Action from where? As a matter of fact, man, I go play my president in music small. Any man won't go for hair, me go. Now make noise. I hope that not do nothing survive. Now type conspiracy. Now excuse me, I beg man, bring the music for the beginning. Me play my president name. Now can't make noise conspiracy. That is the president. No man. Because see,
Assistant Vice President for digital.
we don't know why I get the power. And I told say Dr. Cho Ayaba fulfill the morality. Any man look how they go against prisoners, they down flat. Every day when I come for Chris and we can't lie, he go bring our own most cherished ambassador for some Pogandu Forward of ABC, they raised almost $300. 300 for 3 hours. With that, I can say, Dr. Yaya, I come live with Gideon and Salas Atefo. We raise 5,000. We get with that small guy. That small guy, they live today. Thanks to una Amazonians. Una intervene for the moment. And that's why we can't launch that for humanitarian purposes. We are going to come in powerfully inside 1 month, 2 months for that. We're going to raise at least $250,000 US. So that me come on government no say we're ready to feed our refugees. We understand I talk when I say feed our refugees. We not talk beyond that. Yes. So that is how bad it is for people the way they be so hypocritical. Oh man, and now be the time. If you want independence, abandon this cabal for Maryland. We not say every day we get to followers, but be very clear. Say there is nothing you fit do for convince Lucifer picking them. So if you want to be baptized to be a born again and come back to the revolution, join the train. If you want to remain, ask yourself the question. Say all these two thick activists on that 70 how many to them either that they reduce or they act whether they make noise or WhatsApp group. You get a certified shower for Germany. They make noise all over for social media. You may go every time to this now all that way no. Don't make us show a face. Mister do audio video to talk against Cameroon government. Me they go start finding one for them. Me show a face. We know it. We know it. Yes. Now big woman where if he chat you deny he must stand on your head. Now so they did. So that's how it works. The other one for France in our work. We know them. Those are 2 outcasts in Manu. We no one catch them on Manu County. To can't make us say they be Manu. Yeah, of course you not be Manu. You go deny your identity. Outcasts a day. Yes. Outcasts a day. So that's how it is. I want to clap. Say Manu. You know who be a Manu person. Dignity. Now when I will stand behind Ayoktabe. Fako stand behind Ayoktabe. Ngokutinga against Sako for Ayoktabe. That's how it is. Go ask all the jail every day. Now. We don't know what I talk. We not every day confused. We go left, go right. We there for our revolution. All we now I suppose Sako at this time will be agent of the Republic. Pro la Republic without knowing. Yes. Because if you go lie, okay, look what happened for Brazil. I can't expect Brazil a diplomatic victory. Now shame. Every day, now one story to another. Fake stories. Story that they only give the Republic power for take them. Okay, imagine say La Republic go take that tune and go down for press, that national press club. Even not come up first cartel people. They go take that to that national press club and analyze them. They show you all the documents because La Republic can't show them plus pictures of ICJ the way they work. Go read about ICJ. Job go say now who fit take case go to for ICJ. As and say individual fit sue government or even a lawyer. No lawyer. So Chris Andrew, you not even blame me. You not even blame Chris Andrew because he gave us she done first. They never teach you who killed Goliath until you know that answer. He's confused. Yes, that's a fact. So Ambazonia will stay confident, say, on our revolution, they back on track. We will launch that by the end of the month. We will use them for assist everybody. All generals that were down, as now they listen me, when the time when answers will don't launch that for humanitarian purpose, we will assist you now for cure, get you now, fix you now, wound them, treat you now, we'll get nurses for treat all our wounded fighters now humanitarian. We need to use that for any other purpose. So me, American government here before time. Ambassadors, we understand what they talk. We understand where collateral damages. Now they propose that for humanitarian. It come up at the end of the month, and me I already pledged $1,000. Gideon, 1,000. We get at least 10 people for 1,000. So we need more people. Imagine so we get 100 people for 1,000 or 1,000 for the game is over. We'll take care of our people, rebuild our territory. So now the thing that you see, we there 1K plus only 40. Some people don't drop. So Sako people now only 40. You have people they watch this show at this time. So give them a congratulations. Thumbs up, Amazonians, for discovering the truth. I don't get turn and say, when I don't look those things away, and they do them, I continue to expose them. When I say, I don't give them all the links when I go research. When I read them very well, see and say they don't scam them and they continue to scam them. So we thank everybody. You might look if I get any other issue from my agenda so that we will explain them. Any Sako issue you get there, go away, please. Flee. Yes, we don't need them for the page. Nonsense. So that's how bad it is. So we continue to thank everybody. We want to know exactly say all these people. One thank the Republic of Amazonia for the disclaimer where they do them against these criminals. So tomorrow I will see them live for talk about other pertinent issues for the revolution. I think we don't do touch most of the point. I don't announce all the 3 issues about the breaking news. I don't discover them. And our president, His Excellency Dr. Julius, he going to go court on the 19th with the other Naira 9 because Tasang is out. It's no longer part of the Naira because it's seen only one get fake story about what happened for Naira. So we put it out. We're going to Naira 9 now. So all my right Naira 9. Any day Tassan come back for a sense, we'll go add maybe Naira 10. So that is how it is. Not worry about blocking them. Just leave them. We know when we block them. We block them when we need to. They just confused. They after the government an audio for WhatsApp group, but all the car watch me in their thousands. Go look the video yesterday. Now how many? You know it's almost 20-something thousand. YouTube, it did like 50,000. Go for Twitter, everywhere. WhatsApp, according to views, they don't pay. All man watch me. All man watch me, and there's nothing you can do. So at this juncture, we will thank everybody who don't watch this show. Thank our fighters, thank our refugees, thank our prisoners, thank you, T. Conrad, Manchu BBC. All now any prisoner will get put on a try to get to. I don't hear all to where what president and the team do now for J. He assist all man, including even Chris Anu, his sister, where Chris Anu tip money for her 40 million. Take and give his sister, and they go cash his sister. Look, what president they see assist and I want to come home government say, when I just joke in a joke, as when I keep Ayotabe for this one, and the delay for release, when we go start, wait to where ADF go for Galim, we will start them small time for other areas, and because I feel so the joke. We will bring down any play we did for the Republic to come out because now our right for defend ourselves. So one time, all man, thank the Naira 9 and for saying me, God bless the Naira 9. As Tataw can join the Jimmick and the fake pastor IG, me continue for they confuse yourself, the right, all the lies and the right, it will be vegetable about Mr. Fujon. So when they clap for you, face of the, not only face of the face of the thief-free revolution, because they're on side only for thief. So either it come back for the way we did or it remain with the thieves and from Maryland, we will gladly toss okay, bye for now. And then we'll keep in our Naira 9 in check. But they don't deny for defending for court. So God bless everybody who listen to our president music before we end the show. Thank you so much.
SAKO IKOME, Assistant Vice President for Digital Services and Chief Information Officer, Office of Technology and Digital Services, American University of Nigeria. Yeah. Are you rich? I'm a many. I joke.
Some man talk say I'll be happy now. I'll be very happy. In fact, while the music play, I take another bottle for wine so that I can toast with my followers and say I'll be happy. Say SAKO they continue for the disgrace themselves. They will continue for the expose them and extremely happy. Say they don't delete ABC off Facebook. Off Facebook. I'm not talk say any other side. Not concerned. I talk Facebook. So I'm gonna see them say they fit delete people. So I go take another wine. So now stay on board. All my followers now stay on board. We'll share one more sip before we close the show. Since we on SAKO show, they say the overget sense. We'll go listen to our president music. No more space for thieves. So, please, ladies and gentlemen, we are toasting for thanking the fact that karma is a bitch. And all their conspiracies have been brought to book. ABC has been deleted, just the way I was deleted. Not that we're happy, but we should be happy because when they deleted us, they were also happy. Listen, in life, sometimes you hit those who hit you harder. That's how it works. Sometimes you forgive, sometimes you hit them harder. I don't need no love from any SAKO surrogate. And to be honest, I'm not them because una love go corrupt my already much build and pure love. I'm not there for that kind level for surrogacy, thief-free and confused set of human beings where they behave like a goat or a sheep. So I'll be very happy, say Facebook don't put you in a position where they be put you long time ago before don't create many times. So more than no, say people they need to delete their page. Say Facebook will actually unpublish person page. So thank Facebook for that wonderful job. My salute, my friend Kingsley Thibault, when you watch, just not too far from me. One of my best friends. Trust me. Yes. I will repeat what praise the music. Every Bible, like my brother King H.E don't talk say an eye for an eye. What's that music? You know, no worry. No, so I got to shift the device more than I find the music. What's that the music? I won't go hide. Now wow. I beg, when I forgive me. So we'll play the music. Sorry for that. So we'll repeat the music. So when I feel join, we see enjoy ourselves. Yes. Yes.
Assistant Vice President for Digital Services and Chief Information Officer, Office of Technology and Digital Services, American University of Nigeria. Yeah. Far. I don't reach out my many. I joke. I make his name.
All man say Yannick Siko don't do. I go check that one after. Nothing make comment for 2 hours here. So I will look up after then. For that I know what to go do. I want to thank all man. God bless you now. And at least man, after this long meeting, I still watch have 1,000. After I don't finish talking, then I want to thank you so much. And we'll continuously pray for our president. Say they go for win their appeal and their right. And so bless God and bless everybody. So God continuously bless you. If you know how to share this show, go back, go share them for WhatsApp group. Bring everybody on board. May they follow the message. Ready for they won't deceive our people. I will share the link when I go read all these things. So they say Tapan the life. When I go watch Tapan, and you know I end this show at this time. So God continuously bless you. And I think that's all. I want to thank all my way down. Those who me. Cheers and bye for now. Keep watching Eric Tataw And don't forget, keep following National Telegraph. Thank you. God bless you. And just to let you know, our radio will kick off this month and very fully by the grace of God. Thank you so much. Oh,